Gladiator tow hook mod and door lock covers still holding up? Well, good morning everybody. How are you today? Pretty good here, and that's right. I did the what I'll call tow hook mod for the back of the Jeep Gladiator here, as well as door lock covers. Now we're going to start with the tow hook, and what I did, of course, is I added an additional tow hook on the back, kind of what the upper trim levels have. I had this one originally, and of course it was, I think it was black, I don't recall, but I did go ahead and paint it green because I have a little green theme going. And then over here I added this one. And if you haven't seen the video, there's a video on the channel about it, but I did add this center cutout here as opposed to just cutting it out myself because I wanted a more finished look. And I gotta tell you, that was a bear. Putting the tow hook on is no big deal. They just bolt on from behind. But how are they doing? Well, you may notice there's a blemish here. And that blemish was actually caused by me. What it's supposed to look like is nice and smooth like this, right? And it should, had there not been a paint bubble here. Well, of course, that paint bubble burst, and when it did, it left this little, I don't know, unsightly mark, if you will. So I do need to sand this off, at least the top part maybe, and actually redo it. That, of course, will require removing the bumper again and then unbolting this, sanding it off, and then repainting it. And I'll probably do that here this summer because, frankly, I don't like the way that this looks. Otherwise, it's an awesome mod. I love the way that having two of them look on the back of the truck, I just think it makes it look a little bit more symmetrical, right? And again, it also matches the green theme that I have going on the truck. And by that, I mean the tow hooks here in the front, you can see right here, and then over here on the side, you can see the green emblem there. Just a nice finished look, I think, to keep everything copacetic. Now, let's take a look at the door lock covers. I had a couple questions on the channel recently about them and what to do to cover them up. And of course, got a little dirt on there. Of course, they were just chrome, right? And I'll show you, they looked like my wife's right here. Just this beaming chrome button, if you will, here. Never cared for that, don't like it. It should at least be black, right? And why they don't make these black, I have no idea. So what I did, I went out to Etsy actually, and if you want them, you can just search door lock covers on Etsy and you can find them. But I picked these up. They're just a round cover, obviously, then it kind of snaps over the existing door block. Now, I did put a piece of double-sided tape on the other side just to make sure that it stayed against there, but I don't think it would come off if you just snapped it on. Now, the one issue that I'll mention, and I knew this when I put it on, was that these are not finished, right? They're just, I think they're actually 3D printed, I believe, but they're not finished. They really do require some sort of a cover, be it clear or paint or whatever over them, just to make sure that they don't fade like they are now. You guys can see right there, they are definitely fading. And I'm gonna need to pop these off and paint them with something. So just a little tip for you, if you're gonna do something like this, save yourself the trouble of having to do it later. Go ahead and just hit them with a rattle can or something, spray a little matte black paint on them, and then you won't have that issue. So I'm gonna have to do that. Let's take a look at the other side. I'm guessing that it's fading the same way. Yeah, it's not quite as bad. Yeah, maybe it is, as the other side is. So definitely gonna have to pop these off and give them a little bit of paint. However, I will say, I do love the way that they look, and I like that they've defeated, in essence, the little chrome button on the sides of the doors. I think it looks pretty cool. Again, you can find these on Etsy. A great little touch, I think, just to get rid of the chrome. If you're an anti-chromist like I am, you'll understand. Anyway, just a quick look at the tow hooks on the back of the truck and the door lock covers. Two awesome little mods, I think. Obviously, adding that tow hook on the back, and I know a couple people have done it, so you can relate. is a little more complicated, but well worth it in my opinion. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, especially if you've done that rear bumper tow hook edition. I'd be curious to know what you thought of that install. Also, real quick, if you're interested, I have 2 other channels. Rob Motive, all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma, and Rob Motive Civic, all about my experiences with the Honda Civic Type R and the Honda Civic Sport Hatch. Check them out. If you like them, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.